Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. Grant steps in at 4 with Ayton, the big man, in the middle. Sharp out there with Anthony Simons. And it's Kamare in at the small forward position. And for the Rockets, running the wings, they'll go with Green and Brooks. The post pair form, it'll be Smith and Şengün. And it's Van Vliet in at the point guard position. How many games do you need to play, Greg, before you know who you are as a team?
I think you basically know already your identity, the pace you want to play at, obviously the development of the younger guys, and your chemistry is always ongoing.
Now here's Green. Brooks, the pass to Smith. Van Vliet outside. It's good from long range. Van Vliet's got the first 3 points tonight for the Rockets.
You could see it before the ball even got to him. Van Vliet was locked and loaded, ready for that thing to fly.
Pass to Ayton. Here's Kamare. Brooks covering. Kamare misses. On offense, here are the Rockets. It's a 3-point game. And here is Van Vliet. Against Indiana, he was really on his game. They double-team Şengün. And that one, good.
Şengün beat you with finesse and physicality.
And Simons has got the ball here for the Trailblazers. They come into this one following a loss to the Thunder.
Scoring efficiency was an issue in that one. Took them too many shots to get their points.
Yeah, it looked like they were settling out there, not moving the ball enough to generate the type of shots that they wanted.
Van Vliet looking around. Şengün with a screen on Simons. Şengün no good.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania. Whoa, look out! Goodness. Look out!
Wow, okay, I see you. Goodness, DeAndre Ayton, welcome to the highlight reel.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. Rockets have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Smith outside. Brooks outside. Smith outside. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Not going to go that time. Here's Kamare. Brooks covering. Pass to Simons. From deep. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And you got to get out on that if you're the defense. Simon's too big a threat from deep.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
I was able to talk with Ime Udoka for a minute. Now, he highlighted the problems that come along with facing a center like DeAndre Ayton. Coach said DeAndre impacts the game on both ends of the floor. He can score inside, shoot the mid-range jumper, and defensively, he can protect the rim and switch out on the perimeter. Certainly a talented young center. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And the shot goes in.
I know it's not in vogue right now, but for guys like Green, there are points to be had in that mid-range.
And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. Hey, Greg, where do you think the Rockets are the strongest in their play?
I'd say on the glass. They generally do a good job crashing the boards and going for loose balls. They really value every possession.
And Portland making a change here. Avdia's checked in. And checking out some numbers for Tari Eason.
And the stat to look at is his steal total over the last 5 games. He's been focusing more on his defense, trying to be a disruptor, and it's made them a lot tougher on D.
Here's Grant. Last time out, he had 14 points. Outside, Simons. Ayton sets the pick for Simons. Off target with his 3. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. Van Vliet outside. Brooks outside. Şengün kicks to Van Vliet. 5 on the clock. Fires the 3. The rebound by Grant.
Yeah, that's a shame because I'm not sure the defense will let him get a shot that good again very soon.
And Van Vliet, not the same scorer he once was, Richard, but he has improved his playmaking.
And that's the adjustment that Van Vliet needed to make. The scoring doesn't always have to be there for him. But if he can set up, facilitate, and be a game manager, he'll find a large role.
Şengün with the screen for Van Vliet. To the left wing. Şengün passes to Van Vliet. Shot on the wing. Portland grabs the miss.
He just looks off this quarter. Looks like he's forcing it a bit right now. A little bit in his head.
Back to Sharp. Some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Here's Avdia. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Alperen Şengün. Portland shooting their first free throws of the game.
And as a team, really just middle of the pack in terms of their percentage from the line at about 76.
That free throw good from Avdia. It didn't take long for the Blazers to find Damian Lillard's heir apparent, did it, Greg?
Yeah, they drafted Scoot Henderson with the 3rd overall pick in 2023. Took him a little time to get his sea legs, but his talent is undeniable.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Jeff Green, he's checked in for Şengün. Cam Whitmore comes in for Smith. Tari Eason's checked in for Brooks. And it's Thompson in for Fred Van Vliet.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throw.
Shoots from the elbow. Eason's shot is good.
And you can see the defense broke down there, allowing him to get all the way to the hoop.
Pass to Ayton. 59 seconds left to play in the first. Avdia against Thompson. Avdia kicks to Henderson. Puts up a deep 3. It's rebounded by Houston. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
Well, it helps when your opponent makes that many mistakes. I thought that was the story of the game.
It definitely made things easier for them. When the other team is just handing you the ball back, you got to make them pay for it.
And Ayton throws it down.
Not afraid to throw his big body around. Ayton good at keeping plays going.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Henderson against Green. Jacks up a 3. Connects from 3-point range. Green's got 5.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Trailblazers out in front, up by 2. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. Guys, what stands out from the Blazers so far?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
They're playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
And you hear, Richard, about players dunking and putting a hurting on the rim, but that iron sometimes can put a hurting on a player's hands too, right?
Oh, and then when you get older, those landings, they can start to hurt too. End of the day, there's a price to be paid for all that high flying and rim wrecking, and it's worth it.
Here are the five Portland has to start the second quarter. Williams is out there with Klingon. Then it's Denny Avdia. Then it's Henderson. And it's Kamare in at the 3 spot. Pass to Whitmore. And here's Green outside. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
And Green's become a dependable three-point threat. If you don't get a hand in his face, he can certainly knock those down.
Here's Henderson. He's just scored his first basket with that shot, making him 1 for 4.
And how about the burst in that first step, just right to the rim?
Thompson passes to Şengün. Şengün with a screen on Henderson. And Şengün throws it down.
In pick and roll, Şengün dives hard to the rim, and he's got pretty good hands.
Great Kentucky native Reed Shepherd followed in his dad's footsteps and stayed local for his college years.
How cool was that? His dad, winning 2 national championships for the Bluegrass State, was named the MVP of the '98 college tournament, and he even had a brief stint in the NBA. Reed, the 3rd overall pick of the 2024 draft, blazing his own trail.
Whitmore sends a screen for Shepherd. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. Smith comes in for Jeff Green. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Shepherd. And the wide open shot from Avdia. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. And that one's good. Whitmore.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Pass to Avdia. Over Whitmore. Avdia can't hit. Houston leading by 4. And here is Şengün. Smith surveying the D inside. And Şengün gets it to go on the assist by Smith. Smith's got 3 assists now in this one. Portland's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Blazers are in the midst of a rebuild. Coach Chauncey Billups said it's been a tough couple of years. I'm just here every day grinding through it, helping my guys the best I can. I'm ready for that challenge and that pressure to go out and compete with these best teams. But in the NBA, Kevin, this sort of thing takes time.
A lot of time, but the West is tough, David. Thank you. Dylan Brooks, he's checked in for the Rockets. Green comes in for Thompson. Portland also making some changes. Grant, he's checked in for Robert Williams. And it's Simons in for Delano Banton. Henderson against Van Vliet. Henderson kicks to Simons. No good, unable to end this run. Houston leading by 6. GA, if you look back at the Rockets' history, so many all-time greats have spent time there.
Yeah, it's an impressive list, right? Olajuwon, Moses Malone, Calvin Murphy, and Harden. Houston's well represented in the Hall of Fame.
Avdia finds Simons. Grant with a screen on Green. Here's Simons. And the layup is good. Simons has got 8.
Oh, gritty inside. Simons amongst the big bodies.
Rockets have gotten 4 of the first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. Şengün, no good. Trailblazers trail by 4. Here's Henderson. Makes it off the glass. Henderson's got 4 this quarter.
A little like Donovan Mitchell there. Henderson makes some really tough shots in traffic.
Houston's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Ibo, Şengün. And Klingon pulls it down.
Look, the defense was locked in on him there. They know how dangerous he can be, and they guarded him perfectly.
Henderson outside. Grant the bounce pass. And stolen by Şengün. Here's Van Vliet. The teardrop falls in. 5 points in the game.
And that's almost impossible to defend against Van Vliet. A pretty looking floater.
Simons surveying the D. From the arc. And he's good on the 3 ball.
It's first triple of the second quarter, 3rd of the game.
And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Jock Landale's checked in for Alperen Şengün. Let's get some information from the 2K leaderboard. In about the last 10 games in the NBA, during that span, these teams have the most second chance points in the league. The Rockets 4th.
I mean, you love their aggressiveness, not settling for one shot offensively, but really running down those loose boards and converting for extra points.
Pass to Green. There's 48 seconds left to play in the first half.
And I love the way he uses his size there to make sure he gets that board.
Sharp, the pass to Grant. Here's Kamara. 3-pointers, Simons. Green with the rebound. Houston's gone 2 of 4 from 3-point range so far in the second quarter. Pass to Van Vliet. Right side, Green. Good work there as it goes. 7 points for Jalen Green.
Just a beautiful jump shot. Green is the prototype NBA two-guard.
Here's Simons, launches it, traps in the tray. Simons has got it all tied up now for Portland. So the clock runs out with the score tied going into halftime. We'll be back shortly live from Houston, Texas.
It is a wonderful night for basketball and a wonderful time to get a quick, wonderful rundown of how the wonderful West looks early on in this wonderful season. Is that too many wonderfuls?
No, you're wonderful.
You know, for the Rockets, it's still early, and we don't want to get ahead of ourselves, but right now, they are easily the best team in the league.
Well, we knew they'd be good, but we didn't know they'd be this good. And now let's focus on the Trailblazers. At halftime now, it's been a tight one.
I hate what they're doing on defense. Giving up too many gimmies, it makes me mad just watching it.
And I've seen you on the golf course and the hardwood shack. Gimmies are the only shots you make.
Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. One of the stories here, Anthony Simons getting it done today.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
Here's Sharp, scoreless thus far. Portland had, Greg, one of the great guard combinations in Clyde Drexler and Terry Porter.
Man, that was one heck of a backcourt, and they really complemented each other so well. Drexler with his explosive scoring ability, and Porter who could just do a little bit of everything.
The forwards for him will be Brooks and Smith. At the guard positions, Van Fleet and Green. And it's Şengün in at the 5. And that's the group in there for Ime Udoka as we begin the second half. Ayton against Şengün. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Smith. There's the triple. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Ayton's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Grant the pass to Sharp. Outside, Simons. Ayton sets the pick for Simons. Goes up to the stripe, and again, it's Portland converting.
You've got to keep track of Simons all over the floor. Give him an inch of space, and he'll burn you.
Outside, Green. Back to Van Vliet. Screen by Şengün. Van Vliet can't get it to go.
Normally he drains that.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, Anthony Simons came into the NBA at age 19, and he's paid his dues, working his way up from the end of the bench to a starring role. Coach Chauncey Billups says he just believes he's one of the best players in the NBA, and confidence is a big thing. Well, Kevin, he certainly earned it. Back to you.
I would totally agree with you, D.A. Thank you so much. It's his first trip to the line. First free throw is good. So, RJ, the Rockets last year, they were exactly at 500, 41 up and 41 down.
Still, they missed the play-in by 5 games. In the East, they easily are in. That just tells you how difficult a rebuild in the Western Conference is, and Houston is up against it.
And both free throws good for Green. RJ, the Rockets don't just have young talent. They have elite young talent.
Yeah, you can have all the high draft picks in the world. That doesn't mean you're going to hit on the right guys. But Houston, they certainly have.
And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline.
And how about the numbers here for Green? He's averaging about 19 points per, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists. To have a scorer like him consistently deliver you points makes such a big difference for a team.
He's someone you can rely on to bring it on a nightly basis. When they need a basket, he's the guy they turn to.
Outside, Simons. Back to Ayton. He can't get that one. Great defense that time from Şengün. Green against Sharp. Now here's Van Vliet. He's got 5. Just 5 to shoot. Houston needs to get a shot. Yep, that one goes. Şengün's got 8 points.
The pick and roll is such a reliable play with Van Vliet.
Portland leading. Greg, what's the key thing Fred Van Vliet brings to this offense?
I feel like he's really a centering presence, Kevin. The guys can look to him to call the play, to give them their orders, and trust that he's setting them up for success.
Van Vliet with it. He's been a factor in their offense on most nights with the points a game.
Just outworking the shooter, keeping the shot off target, and bagging the rebound.
Poke loose. Here's Grant.
Oh, wow! That is powerful.
Oh, Jeremy Grant. Post that up on social media.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Rockets trail by 6. Brooks outside. Pass to Smith. Van Vliet outside. Şengün with the ball. Down low. Smith kicks to Şengün. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. 10 points for Şengün.
Oh, how about the vision from Smith? You have to know not just where, but when to deliver the ball.
Pass to Kamare. Nice D from Brooks.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Let's take a second now to view the top pickpockets in the NBA. You look at Eason. Such quick hands. Second in the NBA. And, of course, Fred Van Vliet just behind him.
When you've got those two guys out there, both with such quick hands, one hiccup by a ball handler, and they're off to the races.
First one falls for him.
Very good from here. Green over 80% from the line.
Houston making a switch here. Thompson's checked in. And both free throws good for Green.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see a miss.
It's Henderson on the wing. Covered by Van Vliet.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
Şengün inside. Ayton's there. Out to Thompson. Pass to Green. Over Avdia. And it's Green missing. And it's Henderson with the ball for Portland. The lead is 2. Williams passes to Henderson. There's the drive. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Here's Thompson. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And RJ, even without a consistent jumper, Amen Thompson has proven to be a productive player.
And that jumper should develop over time. But he does everything else at a high level. He's extremely versatile, especially on that defensive end, Kevin.
And he makes the first.
And Thompson is one of the best pure athletes to come into the league in quite some time. He's fast, and boy, can he fly.
Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. Jeff Green, he's checked in for Şengün. Cam Whitmore comes in for Smith. And Tari Eason subbed in for Fred Van Vliet. That one drops. He ties it up. For Portland, they've gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime. 5 out of 11. Pass to Rupert. Ayton a screen on Thompson. And that one drops. Rupert's got his first 2 points.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
Count it. Whitmore's got the game tied up here for Houston.
An old school shot from Whitmore. There is still some value in that mid-range.
Now, Avdia. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. Buries the long-range jumper.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Henderson looking it over. Looking to end his cold spell. He takes it up and lays it in. Henderson's got 6, and that's going to do it for the third quarter. Trailblazers lead by 5. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the fourth quarter next. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. And on the floor for Portland here in the fourth, they've got Robert Williams. Scoot Henderson is out there with Avdia. Then there's Murray. And it's clinging in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Just strength from the big man Şengün, pushing through the contact.
And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Trailblazers.
The name of the game in the modern NBA is making threes, spacing the court, and that's exactly what they are doing tonight.
And tonight we've also seen a lot of great play from them inside. They've been consistent in terms of attacking the interior of this D.
Free throw, no good for Şengün. And Alperen Şengün continues to prove himself, RJ, as one of the game's most promising big men.
Oh, a lot of it is because of his passing ability, Kevin. Shades of Nikola Jokic out there. Having a big man who can distribute like Şengün is a real luxury.
Now, here's Şengün. He's tightly guarded. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Incredible for his age. The decision-making of Şengün GA is very impressive.
So calm when he sees a double coming. Reads and reacts with ease when he's on the block or at the nail. Reminds you of a young Jokic with how he sees the game.
And the first one at the line is good.
Şengün's fun to watch on the block. Drop steps, spin moves, up and unders. This man will put on a clinic down low.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
Murray sets a screen for Henderson. No good on the 3.
And they're up right now, but it hasn't been because of him. He's really struggled on offense.
Thompson passes to Shepherd. Thompson sets the pick for Shepherd. Back to Thompson. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Denny Avdia picks one up.
And with his movement skills, Thompson routinely catches defenders out of position.
And he knocks down the first one. Houston making some changes. Tari Eason's checked in for Green. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Shepherd. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time.
Only down 2 now, but that miss might come back to home. It's back to a 2-possession game.
Avdia dishes to Henderson. Pass to Klingon. Now, here's Avdia. Lets the 3 fly. The shot will not fall. To the paint. Here's Eason. Tipped away.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
And you have to feel for him. That's the kind of miss that will stick with you for a little bit.
Avdia against Thompson. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession. For the Trailblazers, Jabari Walker's checked in for Robert Williams. And it's Simons in for Murray. And it's VanVleet with the ball for the Rockets. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. To tie it up. Avdia with the rebound. Avdia's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Portland again missing.
And let's be honest, they're winning in spite of his atrocious shooting performance.
Thompson the bounce pass. Here's Şengün. Can't tie it up as that one's no good.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
And they pick up 2. And the Trailblazers lead by 4.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. Houston making some changes. Smith checked in for Cam Whitmore. Brooks comes in for Tari Eason. And Jalen Green subbed in for Thompson. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, guys, during that last break, I heard Ime Udoka as he talked with the team. Now, he asked the defense to lock it down inside. He said, let's get physical. I don't want them to think we're soft in there. No more easy shots in the paint. So that's what the defense is set to do. Guys?
Thanks, David. Brooks finds Smith. Here's Smith. Brooks, the pass to Green. Şengün with the screen for Green. And Şengün throws it down.
And Şengün is piling up the points, looking totally confident and in control.
Pass to Ayton. The putback. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Şengün's got 6 rebounds in the game. Smith kicks to Van Vliet. Now Şengün. To the inside. And Smith with the stuff.
And this is a statement bucket. If you weren't excited about Smith already, how about now?
Portland has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Back to Simons. Ayton against Şengün. Pass to Kamare. 6 on the shot clock. Simons, that shot is good. He has made 8 while missing only 4. That's 67% shooting.
Turning into a sensation in a hurry. Get your tickets to see Simons.
Here's Green. That one drops for him. And it's 13 points for Jalen Green.
Love the confidence from Green, showing he's got poise, taking and making big shots.
Here's Simons. He makes his 9th shot of the game. He has only missed 4.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for them.
For Portland, they've gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the 4th. 4 of 9. Grant, it counts, and the foul. It goes on Dylan Brooks.
And this team counts on Grant in those big moments, and you can see why, given the results.
The free throw drops for Grant.
Now they're going for the jugular. A few more trips like that, and we might be able to see this one in the books.
Here's Van Vliet. And the layup's good off the glass.
What separates Van Vliet from others is his competitive toughness. He is not going to shy away from a moment.
Steps back. Here's Simons. Add that basket to his impressive total. Brings him to 10 for 14.
Stepping it up. There's the shot-making ability of Simons.
Here's Van Vliet. The rebound by Simons. Trailblazers leading by 5. Shoots over Van Vliet. And he can't bank that one in. On the wing, Green. Back to Van Vliet. And the rejection by Ayton.
So difficult to shoot over. Ayton proving it with that rejection.
And here comes the break. And so they foul intentionally. Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 7-point game.
He knows how important it is converting at the line and building up this lead.
Timeout called the Rockets. 34 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And what's their best move at this point?
And you know what? They're not ready to give up foul if they can get a quick hoop.
.34 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Van Vliet. It's in! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Man, this guy just has nerves of steel. Van Vliet is an absolute assassin.
And they go to the intentional foul. And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. And he ends up missing both free throws. A big-time possession here.
Yeah, and their hearts must be going 100 miles an hour right now.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Van Vliet kicks to Smith. Back to Van Vliet for 3. It drops. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
You just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. What do you think Coach's focus is going to be here?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
Yeah, time is the enemy at this point, so I think I'd go for the tie and avoid playing the foul game.
And here's Brooks from outside. No good from 3-point territory. And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
He drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Calm and cool, and his free throws put a bow on this one. Nice way to finish the game up.
And so it's Portland winning this one. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And, Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Alongside Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony and our reporter David Aldridge and the entire 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying so long. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Anthony Simons.